and thank you for joining us. The days of long lines and fighting over Boxing Day deals seems to have passed in Thunder Bay, as it was another year of lackluster turnout early this morning. Mitchell Ringos was up bright and early today to talk to shoppers looking for the best deals and store owners on how they feel about the turnout.
Boxing Day has long been known for door crasher sales and very long lineups, but while there were plenty of deals, the lines were non-existent early in the morning. While stores were sure to see a lot more traffic later in the day, the Power Center's general manager, Dave Radford, says he does miss the early morning rush they used to see.
Yeah, I love those days. It was nuts. I remember you could only let in, 50, 60, 70 people at a time and there were still lineups out the door. And I miss that. I really miss that. But I think what COVID, was the thing that changed all that.
And since the pandemic, Boxing Day shopping has changed a lot, as it not only made people think twice about shopping in busy crowds, but also led to retailers stretching out their sales over a longer period of time, which Radford says is the case once again, but warns shoppers not to wait too long.
We will keep this pricing going until the new year and probably the end of the final week of January, I would guess. Just the advantage of coming in earlier than later is you're going to get the new in a box. We have lots of backup inventory now, but as we roll through this week here, it'll start to dwindle.
And while some missed the long lines and the rush of fighting for a new television or phone on Boxing Day, the shoppers we talked to bright and early in the morning said they enjoyed the more calm atmosphere and gave us insight into what sales they were looking to take advantage of.
It's quiet right now, so that's good. I get to go look at all the stores, take my time, not as busy as last year, so let's have some fun shopping.
Well, from where I'm from, it's fine because you just get to get everything for cheaper prices, but people are missing out right now. So that's all I have to say.
So you're looking for the new NHL game. Why do you have to buy a new one?
Because I got the wrong NHL game because it was PS4, not PS5.
So Christmas isn't just for the deals, it's also for fixing mistakes.
Yeah.
And while the Boxing Day blitz might be gone for now, you can at least take advantage of the prolonged sales over the next week or so. Mitchell Ringos, TBT News.
Someone will be taking home more than $3 million this Friday in the Thunder Bay Regional Hospitals Foundation's December 50-50 draw. The hospital lottery hit the $3 million mark over the holidays and hasn't stopped growing. As of this afternoon, the jackpot had risen to more than $3.3 million. The Hospital Foundation had guaranteed $2 million, and CEO Glenn Craig says they had secretly hoped for a lot more, and he now thinks it could go as high as $3.5 or even $4 million.
It's making me very anxious, very nervous, because this is a number that we've never thought we were going to get to. This is going to be a provincial record. I think the provincial record province-wide is 3.4, so that's well within our sights. So this is going to be a record-breaking draw all around, and somebody is going to have a very happy 2024.
Craig says the hospital is facing a capital shortfall of about $21 million as it approaches its 20-year anniversary, with a lot of aging equipment needing to be replaced. He says the millions raised through the 50-50 draw will be a huge help. Thunder Bay is knee-deep into the cold and flu season, and with temperatures expected to drop over the coming weeks, the number of hospital visits are expected to rise. Thunder Bay Regional Hospital President Rhonda Crocker-Ellicott says this year they've already seen higher numbers compared to last.
The last 2 weeks, we've seen an escalation in visits to the emergency department. So we're typically at this time of year, so we look back to November of 2022, we would see about 240 patients a day in the emergency department. Now we're seeing about 270 patients, so a little over 10% increase in patients.
Crocker-Ellicott adds that the hospital has seen a large increase in patients with respiratory illnesses. In particular, children who are 5 and under have caused the pediatric wing to be filled to 200% capacity. However, she says they have targets to operate at 24 beds, allowing them to take care of the patients' needs that are skyrocketing this season.
Certainly last year, we were running, up to 150%. This is more significant than it was last year, certainly for children. But we have plans in place that we're able to operate in that way, and then pivot with whatever else we need to do in order to continue to respond. But typically we'll see this happen in waves and we'll see it go down. And then, of course, into the summer, we typically wouldn't be operating the surge capacity. But we always have the capacity to operate it, both from a bedded capacity as well as from a staffing perspective.
The hospital has reinstated some masking requirements within the various units to prevent potential spreads and outbreaks. One of Thunder Bay's most essential services for the city's vulnerable population has returned for the winter season. The care bus, operated by Norwest Community Health Centers, is back running along local streets and will once again provide food, shelter, and services to those in need. Joe Sadowski has the story.
Norwest Community Health Center's care bus is back for its 4th year of service, providing crucial health and social support systems.
We have had in December significantly colder times. It is coming. We need to be prepared for that.
Last winter season, the care bus made a substantial impact on the community, with nearly 6,000 people served during those colder months, at an average of 62 people per day, providing food, warmth, and connection to services around the city. Norwest CEO Juanita Lawson says this year they're able to provide more staff thanks to their partnerships with the Indigenous Friendship Center and the Métis Nation of Ontario.
But this year it's really different that our staffing model is really actually outreach workers from those organizations working with our outreach workers, as well as our new staff that we're bringing in. And I think that ability to engage with each other, get to know each other, and then learn from each other in terms of what each organization does is really important. So we're really excited to see the results of that this year, especially with who we've hired.
Those same outreach workers were hard at work loading up the care bus for the afternoon and evening, and Gabe Guzman, who's been working with the care bus since it started, says it's a fulfilling experience.
It's a very rewarding experience for me. Being an addict, I can understand what it's like to have somebody who cares, and all the staff on the bus that I've worked with, including myself, we can understand how important that is.
Just see it as a good opportunity for clients to get set up with proper resources, right? Be around people who are welcoming them in. Right? It's a free ride to wherever they need to go and stay warm.
The care bus received funding from the Thunder Bay DSAB and the Lakehead Social Planning Council. It operates from 1 to 9 p.m., 7 days a week, and has 10 locations on its regular route around the city. Joe Sadowski, TBT News.
Well, Christmas has come and gone, but it feels like winter has yet to show its face, as record-setting warm weather brought something very unfamiliar to the city, a green Christmas. We headed out to see what people thought of this year's unusual holiday weather. TBT News' Jaden Billick has this report.
This year's Green Christmas was unfamiliar and unwelcome to many in Thunder Bay. Temperatures reached 8.3 degrees Celsius on Christmas Eve, smashing the 1994 record of 5.6 degrees. Christmas Day was nearly as warm, maxing out to 7.8 degrees, comfortably exceeding the 5.6 degree record set in 1999.
I would rather have the snow. This is getting almost like a little bit eerie, actually, for northwestern Ontario and no snow. I think we were sick of shoveling snow at this time last year. We had so much.
Oh, this year is totally weird. Like last year, I think at this time we had knee-level snow, but right now it's raining. Yeah, I'm wearing 2 jackets hoping to see some heavy weather, but no.
Some are happy about the unseasonable temperatures.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I was never really much of a snow person. Less work for me, definitely. It just doesn't feel like Christmas this year, though.
When I came in last year, it was in the middle of windstorm, snowstorm. It was so hard for me to cope with. But this year, I love it, though people say it's so weird. So weird, but to me, I love it. I'm liking it. I wish it could continue this way.
But most people we spoke to were disappointed. They'd have liked to be out in the snow this Christmas.
I wish we had some snow. There's nothing on the ground.
Yeah. Can you believe that it's raining right now in the middle of December?
It's really strange. It's really crazy, actually.
I think it's not really that good because I want it to snow.
And what about you?
Yeah, we definitely missed the snow, but we made the best out of it.
Do you miss the snow?
Yep. I miss the snow.
And I really wanted to be snow because I got a toy that needs snow.
What toy did you get?
I forgot what it is. Yeah, it's a GT.
I do like a little bit of snow because it's really pretty when it's all on the tree, so probably snow, even though I do like warmer weather.
And what do you think about this Christmas?
I wish there was a lot of snow so I could go sledding.
The rain and muck didn't keep everyone indoors, though.
Play in all sorts of weather, from minus 40 to plus 4. This is the warmest it's ever been. We've never played in this amount of rain before, but it was just a treat from the first. I'm the first generation, second generation, third generation Bodie Wright.
We spoke to several Thunder Bay residents who have lived here their entire lives, and they all say they've never seen weather quite like this. Jaden Billick, TBT News.
We're joined now by sports anchor, I was going to say Mike Lang, Joe Sadowski, just on autopilot here. But you know what? We just saw the weather that is so unusual. We got no snow. We don't got much ice. Everyone's wearing boots, playing boot hockey. But out in Sweden, there was ice.
We got there.
They got ice.
You know, Riley, I'm still in holiday mode. I'm sure everybody in this room is still in holiday mode. But the holidays means the World Juniors are here. So we'll have those highlights and more coming up after the break.